What is going on, guys? It is your fellow Tenno Defton here, and we have something special that came out today. We have a bunch of information about Harrow and his new update. If you guys did not see this, I guess hub site they call it, but it's really a trailer site. It comes with a bunch of videos. I guess they already recorded some stuff for his like. I forgot what it's called. Not trailer video, but you know what I'm talking about. That little video that they have for every Warframe. Somebody will say it in the stream. But they already recorded some footage for that, and I guess they put it on this trailer site, which is very different from what they've done before. So I find that kind of interesting. We get a little look at all of his abilities. We get a look at some cover art for the. Hold on, let me save this really quick. We're just gonna slap that into my into my images folder. And yes, the profile. Thank you, Jayhawk. I mean. And then we also have dual wield thrown melee weapons and secondary weapons. So you could dual wield the stuff. You've seen that inside of some dev streams before. I guess they finally perfected it, and now it is going to be in the game. So we have that to look forward to as well, and I'm actually really excited for this. It's gonna add, a little bit of synergy, and it's gonna add, like, I don't know, something a little bit special to the game. You know what I mean? Something that's a little bit different from what we're used to, and I'm really excited for that. Earth Remastered, they have finally finished that, and I have been excited for this for a while. I mean, look at the difference. Look at the difference. Like, it's incredible. Like, I don't know. It's amazing. It just looks really, really good. I love it. Same thing with this. I mean, look, there's so much more vegetation. I mean, the shadows are just, they're beautiful. I mean, it just looks so much more vibrant and alive. It makes such exactly Butterface, like, or Buttface, I mean. It just, the quality is just amazing. And then we have the Grineer Chem Strike, or the Nox unit, I guess they're calling them. And if you are following my Twitter, then you know I already posted something about this. I posted a video of their idle animation. So if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, then you can go ahead and check that out on there. But this says, this is a noxious new enemy, part of the elite Chemstrike unit. Nox wields a toxin-filled heavy gun that shoots blobs of toxic goo that attach themselves to targets before exploding. So this sounds kind of similar to the Stag. So, I mean, I don't know. It sounds kind of similar, but isn't the Stag, I think that's corrosive, right? A corrosive or blast, I don't remember. And somebody asked, why are pills white? Because they were. Oh my god. Let me not. Take out these gruesome enemies by shooting their glass helmets and exposing their deteriorating skin. Beware of their final moments as they explode into a lethal cloud. So, when you actually end up killing these guys, before they die, they actually blow up, which I find kind of interesting. And melee ribbon mods. We've all been waiting for this. This is finally happening, and I know we're all excited for it. I know I am, at least. I'm gonna try and get one for the Silga and Aegis or something, and make use out of a weapon that I never use. So we'll see. Let's see. The chance of ribbon mods to drop in sorties have increased from 20% to 25%. Oh, we get an increase in ribbon drop chance. Okay. I'm liking it. And then, of course, we were teased of this weapon. I don't think it was given a name until now. The Kneel. Ring the Death Kneel? What? Or is this supposed to be pronounced Nell? What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that is Neil, right? That's how you spell Neil. I don't know. Anyway. Ring the Death Kneel. Nell? I don't know. Shots briefly turn this scoped pistol into a rapid fire critical damage fiend that uses no ammo. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Nell sounds right, right? Because it sounds like they're trying to do a pun here. Looks like a pencil shooter. Okay, the accuracy is 32, so the accuracy is kind of low. The critical chance is very high. The critical multiplier is kind of shitty. The fire rate is fairly high as well. Magazine 1. What? So, right. They did show this mechanic. It's a one shot and then a reload, I think, right? I don't know. I honestly can't remember. Reload speed is 1 second. Status is 5%. Trigger semi-auto. Oh, I keep on clicking on the comic somehow. The comic really wants me to start talking about it. Wow. Trigger is semi-auto. Impact damage 63. Puncture damage 69. Okay, wow. The impact and puncture damage are actually really high. That's pretty good. It's interesting. Okay, and then we have the Scourge. Blast targets with corrosive plasma projectiles or toss this scepter to inflict nearby enemies with an energy field that amplifies their brainwaves to attract bullets. That is interesting. I remember seeing that on a dev stream as well. I'm excited for this spear. This thing is going to be interesting. And you can see the stats here. The charge attack is 100% accuracy. Critical chance is 2%. Critical multiplier 1.5. Fiery. I don't even know why they would. Oh, this is just the regular. This is the regular shot. I'm sorry. Yeah. So fire rate 2.67. Magazine is 20. Noise is alarming, obviously. Which is actually I shouldn't even say obviously because we have the Opticore, which is apparently silent. Although I think they changed that before it was silent. I was confirming something TD said, not talking about the guy before me. Oh. Status chance is 30%. Trigger is auto. Oh. Actually, I don't remember that being a thing. The trigger being auto. I thought it was going to still be semi-automatic. But that is cool. That is going to be automatic. And then the corrosive damage. Oh, it has a base corrosive damage. Kind of interesting. I like that. It's going to really help with Grineer missions. And also when you throw it, it also does corrosive damage, obviously. So that will also be very, very helpful in situations where you have a big group of Grineer. You could kind of drag them all together and then use your Harrow to get those headshots, or use this Neil to get those headshots. For the throw, we have an accuracy of 16.7. I'm not really sure how accuracy defines the throw. I guess it defines the drop, because when you throw something, I obviously. No, Harrow is not out, unfortunately. It will be out next week. When you throw something, you have a little bit of a drag, and it does drop. So I guess that's what the accuracy is for. What's the best thing about screwing 20? There's 20. Oh my God! More jokes. Are you just looking at a list of jokes on a website or something? I did that the other day in my Discord. It was fucking cancer. Charge rate. Oh, okay. I'm telling you, the comic really wants me to look at it. Not yet. We'll get to you in a second. Okay, we'll get to you in a second. Real. Critical chance is at 4%, which is disgustingly low. So we're not going to be hitting crits with this thing. Critical chance multiplier is 2, which is better than nothing. But I mean, you're not going to be hitting crits with this thing. So what does it really matter? Fire rate is 1. Once again, I don't even know why throw has fire rate. The throw table has a fire rate category. It doesn't really make much sense, but I mean, I guess I don't really know. Maybe it's the amount of time that it takes for it to actually leave your hand. I don't know. What? Why does the throw have a magazine size? What? Okay, anyway. The noise is alarming. The reload is 6 seconds. I guess that's the time it takes for you to pick it up, maybe. The status chance is 30%, which is really good. The trigger charge, or the trigger is a charge. Wait, what? I'm confused. I don't know why certain categories are here, but some of them just feel out of place. This is obviously when you throw it, so I don't know why. Anyway, impact damage is 455, which is really, really fucking high. What the hell? I don't think you could change this with mods, though. Or maybe you can. I don't know. If you could change this with mods, then wow, that's That's crazy. Puncture is, oh my god. Puncture is 72.5, slash is 122.5, corrosive damage is a base of 50. So these are some pretty good stats. Let's move on to the Knave, and then after that we move on to the comic, because I think that's it. Yeah, that is. Okay. The Knave is basically just a Cyandana. I mean, that's it. It looks very similar to the Nell or Neil. Like, honestly, this is really bothering me. I don't know, like, how to pronounce this thing. Hold on. Let's, I'm gonna take this into my Discord, and I'm going to put it into my text-to-speech. And let's hear what it says. Nell. Okay, so it is Nell. Okay, that makes sense. I need to change back to this. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, let's move on to the comic. Now, I'm honestly, like, not sure if this is real or rel. No, real would be double E. Okay, so this is rel. Anyway, continue. The stream is stuttering. I don't know why, but whenever I stream on YouTube, it's always an issue. Always an issue. There's always some kind of problems. I hope that they do fix it eventually. Okay, so let's move on to this comic. We have this scene right here. I'm not really sure what's happening, but hopefully this next slide will give us some insight. Fires rage on the lower decks. Okay, those don't look like fires. It looks like some kind of hole in a ship of some kind. I'm not really sure, but it seems like there are people that are falling out. Either that or they're getting sucked in. I'm not really sure. The audio is stuttering. Odd. Hold on, let me see. I'm able to... I turned it on just for a second, and I'm pretty sure I was able to hear it just fine. Just let me know if it keeps on happening. Blood shimmers in the fitful light. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Wait. Zarman. Do you think that this is saying Zarman? Like the original ship that the Tenno were created on? Is this where they find the void? Is this where they like first? Is this the? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is this the ship? Is this the Zarman? The ship right here. 10-0, exactly. I think this might be it. Are these Tenno? Hunting parties on the ship. Well, hunting parties. I'm not sure if these are Orkin or if they're Tenno. Okay. But there is singing and laughter and play. Okay. For all the children have come together. All except Rel. Okay, so this is our main character. This is Rel right here. So I'm not really sure what's going on at this point. We have hunting parties that are roaming the ship, which is probably the 10-0 or the Zarman 10-0, and hunting parties, the war within. Is anybody else experiencing stuttering? Because the white panda is experiencing some. On my end, it's saying that everything is healthy, so I'm not sure, but let me know. So yes, we have, those are the same lines the queen says to you. Yes. That is true. I do remember this. What the hell is he? What is that? What is he holding? He's holding some kind of thing. It kind of looks like, you know the little medallions that you have to pick up in syndicate missions. It kind of seems like one of those. It seems like the one for New Luca, but I'm not sure. Yes, I'm getting stuttering. Hayden is getting stuttering. Okay, hold on. Okay, stream should be back up. Sorry about that. Let me know if it's fixed, because I think it was because my streaming software was recording at the same time, although it shouldn't have been, but I just noticed it was. So let me know in the chat if, you know, everything is okay. Okay. And yes, the 29th is when the vault is, well, I guess when the prime frames are unvaulting, the prime frames and their weapons, and you could also get a Titan Prime, I guess. I don't really know. I don't really know. Does anybody actually have a Titan Prime? Let me know, because I'm kind of intrigued by it. I'm not really sure why somebody would want to get it, but, you know, if somebody has it, let me know. Okay. So as I was saying before, this does kind of look like a Syndicate medallion, like for the new Loka. Rel, is that you? Don't be afraid. It's Mama. Mama's here. Hold up. Is this the queen? Before she became a Grineer? Like, yeah, wait, hold on. Maybe the queens are, I don't know. Maybe the queens are actually Tenno to begin with. No, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. Let's continue. Mama. Okay. She's getting a little excited there. She needs to calm down. We have this kid playing with this rock on the floor, wherever the fuck that is. We have Mama holding a knife, and then Mama is jumping on top of a box, still holding the knife. Okay. Let's move on. Not Mama anymore. So, she is no longer this quote-unquote Mama. Maybe this person is now being controlled by Hunhao, maybe? No. All parents on the Zarmit went crazy after the Void accident. Yes, you're right. I forgot about that. Margulis, maybe? I'm not really too sure. But I'm pretty sure this is a parent that was, like, a parent of this kid. And now she went crazy because of, you know, the whole incident. So I think what White Panda just said is true. Something. Why are they all saying like, how am I supposed to read this? I don't know what kind of voice I should use for this. Margulis is still on Earth. Yes, exactly. Isn't Margulis? No, Margulis is someone different. I was thinking of the one person, the one scientist that worked on Titania. I forgot her name, but I don't think that was Margulis. I forgot her name though. Okay. Once again, I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to read this. I thought it was during the drift and the void they all went mad, not after. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if this is inside of the void, cuz I mean, if we go back, I mean, well, we can see it here. Like, look at this. This looks like it's out in the middle of nowhere. Like, it just looks like it's just there. Like, it looks like it's in the void, you know what I mean? Like, it just looks like it's somewhere but nowhere at the same time. Yes, exactly. What White Panda said. He's right. Seriously, I don't know how I'm supposed to read this. Like, no, it can't be dark, because I mean, these are kids, right? I mean, they can't sound like fucking demons. They have to sound like. I don't know if you guys know, if you guys have played Skyrim, right? You know Cicero. Cicero always did something like while he was talking. He actually did this exact same thing, where he did like a thing in the beginning of his sentences, but it sounded like really, really high pitched and weird. I don't know. I would have to practice it before I actually did it, but I don't know. It might be this situation. Have we ever seen the void? Only the towers, exactly. We've only seen the outside of the void. We haven't actually seen the inside. Well, I'm sorry, vice versa. We've only seen the inside of towers, not the outside of the void, or the inside of the void. The space that the towers are in. And let me just continue reading. Something else. Haven't figured it out yet. Not mama something. Not mama anymore. Something else. Haven't figured it out yet. So this is a Tenno, I'm assuming. I'm guessing this is Nell. And Nell is a Tenno. And Nell is like, you're not my mama. You're something else. I just don't know what it is. Well, welcome, Grim Reaper, to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay, and I hope you can engage in the conversation. We're just talking about this comic. Yo, this is definitely Tenno. Tenno right there. There we go. That confirms it. He's using Void Blast. That is a Tenno. Hands down. He hasn't figured out what the parents turned into. Exactly. Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. So he shoots his mom. And then, yeah, this is definitely a Tenno. Real mama trained me how to handle it when it feels like too much. How to keep turning. How to keep turning? What? Okay. This Big, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Stalker. That's an interesting concept. Maybe this is the stalker before he becomes the stalker. I don't know. That's a very good point. It could be like, you know, this is kind of his origin story. I mean, this entire thing is supposed to be dark, right? This entire quest line, this entire like story that's going to be evolved from this is supposed to be dark, right? So maybe this is what's happening. Maybe this is Shadow before he becomes Shadow, or before he becomes Stalker. You know what I mean? But this sentence right here, I'm not entirely sure what this means. Real mama trained me, that I obviously get. How to handle it when it feels like too much. When what feels like too much? When his situation feels like too much, I guess? I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, right? And then he says, how to keep turning. How to keep turning in regards to what? Like turning away from, I don't know, turning away from his morals, turning away from the battle, turning away from, I don't know. And yes, he does say a lot. He says it in every sentence, dude. Look. Like, he says it all the time. He says it here too. That's all he says. Stalker is Orkin. Yes, you're right. You're right, he is Orkin. No, this is a Tenno. So it wouldn't make sense for him to be. And I think we talked about this in a stream before, where we actually came up with the idea that the Stalker was, like, he was basically put inside of a Warframe, like his consciousness was transferred inside of a Warframe, just like the Orkin transfer the consciousness to other beings, or to other, like, vessels, permanently. When the Tenno can do it for, like, a short amount of time and control it, the Orkin kind of just do it permanently, and they can only do it like for a certain amount of time, or you know what I mean. They have to do an entire ritual in order to do it, and it involves Kuva and everything like that. So you bent, man? What the hell are you doing down this far? What the hell are you doing down this far? Let's get to the boom shakalaka. Shit, they're onto us. I thought they weren't supposed to curse. Rebecca's always like going crazy whenever somebody curses on their dev streams. I guess because she wants to keep everything, you know, all professional and stuff. But I don't know. I think it makes sense. This is a rated M game, and not only that, but I mean, it's how a lot of people talk. So, shit, they're onto us. I mean, who's onto us? And he just says, What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He just goes, It's not even really long either. It's, I guess. I guess that's how it's. I guess that's how he means to say it. Let's go. What's wrong with you? Hey, it's okay. I understand. You're going to be all right. Okay. So he just killed his mom. I'm guessing he's just thinking about it now. He's like, "Oh shit. I just fucking shot my mom." Oh, man. That's not good. And now he's being all dopey and stuff. I guess. Give me some cookies, would you? You're going to be all right. Yeah, you are going to be all right, Rel. But we gotta run now. Oh, look at him. Look at it. He's starting to catch feelings, guys. He's starting to catch feelings. You can see his heart pulsing through his fucking clothes, okay? He's starting to catch feelings. Look at his hands. He's catching feelings. See, it looks like he's grabbing something right now. Hey, that's what he's grabbing. The feelings are down here. He's grabbing them. He's catching those feelings. Anyway, continue. That definitely looks like a parent. And that parent looks like he's about to fuck that kid up. Like, he's about to get sliced. Hey, Rel to the rescue. Okay, look at him. Look at him. Saving some other Tenno. See, I like this guy. I like this guy. I'm liking Rel. Okay, these are other Tenno, I'm assuming. This girl is still grabbing him. She's still, you know, dragging him along. Okay. What the fuck happened here? Wait, what? Okay, so where was this person? Where was this person? Huh? I mean, there's nobody here. There's nobody in this hallway except for all the way down there, and you're telling me that some guy just phased through the wall and, like, hit him? Okay, I guess we'll see what happened. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so they're here in this scene. And then this guy's like, hell no, he's not coming with us. And then she's like, what? And he's like, I remember him from classes. He's weird. I can't risk it. He's weird. We can't let him on the ship. He's a weirdo. Oh, boy. If you guys watch this channel called Birdman on YouTube, I guess they're classifying him as a Eugene, which, if you don't know Birdman's channel, you should go ahead and look him up. He's a funny guy. I just found his channel recently, but they're definitely classifying him as Eugene. Adri, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, to the channel. I'm not sure if you're new or not, but well, you're new to the streams, definitely. I would have remembered your name, but you're new to the channel. I'm not sure about that, but welcome to the stream. Okay, so he's not going in. What? I remember him from classes. He's weird. Can't risk it. They are being not racist, but they're profiling him as a weird kid. And look, his response is he responds with to everything. That's the only thing that this kid knows how to say. Be careful with saying too much. It makes you weird. Exactly. Okay. Well, they all left. This girl's like, nah, I want to get this. I want to bring this kid with us. What the fuck? No, what are you doing? And then they close the door in his face. And he's left alone. He's left alone, and yeah, I mean, that's basically it. He's left alone. I feel sad for him. I'm sorry. Rel. Aw, now he's sitting down. Oh, he has this thing again. Whatever the fuck it is. Touching is way too much noise. Way too much noise? Touching is way too much noise. I'm not sure if you guys have experienced this, but I know what he's talking about. Whenever I touch someone, there's always like a very, very loud and obnoxious noise that sounds like, I don't know, 17 manatees, like, I don't know, like convulsing or something. I have no idea. LOL, sex joke. And that could definitely be a sex joke. Touching is way too much noise anyway. I have something to do. Someone to figure out. Someone to figure out? Where the fuck is this guy getting his grammar? I don't know what school that these Tenno were going to, but it is not a good one. Someone to figure out. Someone to figure out. Why someone? Like, who? Someone to... How does that even... anyway, let's continue. Maybe some light will be shown. Okay. Well, light was shown right here. This is a light, but we still have not received a light on the information that he's trying to convey to us. I don't know what he's saying here. Someone to figure out. Someone to figure out. Who is he trying to figure out? I'm guessing that's Orican. No, not Orican. That's sentient. That looks sentient. Look, it has the blue light, and then it has some red around it, although that might just be the light from the atmosphere of the place. Why is everything red anyway? Where the fuck are they? I mean, I know that they're on the Zariman, right? Anyway. Maybe touching causes some sort of feedback. Yo, maybe this kid is working with the sentients. Maybe this kid is Hunhao. Maybe this kid is No, this kid can't be Hunhao, because Hunhao was leading the invasion to begin with, or their whole armada in the old war, right? Right? No, that wasn't confirmed, right? He wants to know how to get that girl to date him. Yeah, that's what he's trying to read. He's trying to figure out how to get that girl on his side. He wants the girl. Oh yeah, you know it. But seriously though, maybe this is Hunhao, because I don't think we've received any information in regards to Hunhao being a part of the old war. Or did we? I don't know. I have to play the War Within and those other quests that included Hunhao. Hunhao wasn't even in the War Within. What the fuck am I talking about? Hunhao was in the first one. Why can't I remember the name? Something about dreams. Second Dream. Thank you. There it is. Okay. Second Dream. Hunhao was in Second Dream, and he was also in the one that comes right before that I can't remember. Anyway, I can think, but I just can't think right now. Anyway, sentients are before Tenno, and they can't enter the void anyways. I don't know about that. The void, or the sentients were actually fighting the Orican, and the Orican were losing. So, like or at least this is my understanding of the lore. If I'm wrong, then somebody correct me. The Orican were losing, and they were like, "Alright, we need to do some shit." And the Tenno were already a thing. Like, they already sent the Tenno into the void and everything like that, and they came back. They had these powers or whatever. They were trying to harness them, and then while this was going on, the sentients were getting stronger, and they were attacking them, and they were engaged in this war. So they decided to actually use the Tenno as a weapon, and they, locked the Tenno up, and they used them as weapons, basically. They connected them to Warframes, and the Warframes fought the battles, obviously. But that was my understanding of the entire thing. And I know Warframes and sentients were battling. I know that's a thing. I know that for a fact, because we even saw it in the last comic. So that's a confirmed thing. The sentients and Warframe / Tenno were attacking each other within us some point in time. So yeah, I don't know. I honestly think that this could be Hunhao, but it might not be. I don't know. Octavia's Anthem, thank you. That was the other quest. We did get some info. Nata. Yes, Nata was also the other one. Orkin designed them to be allergic to the void. Designed the sentients to be allergic to the void. Yes. The sentients were sent to the Tau system a while before the void jump accident. The Tenno were created to fight the sentients. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say the Tenno were created, but the Tenno were kind of an accident that the Orkin found themselves with, and they were like, well, we better take this accident and turn it into a positive, so let's turn them into weapons. So that's what they did. Because the Tenno came back with these abilities, but they couldn't really like control them or whatever. So that, you know, then what I stated before is it still stands. And also what the White Panda just said about the sentients being allergic to the void is definitely true, because I mean, look look at us in game. We're actually able to take away sentience abilities, or take away the sentience neutralizing abilities with our Tenno. Like, we can shoot the sentients and it will take away their adaptability. So that's kind of something that backs up that statement. I wondered why we killed our leaders, though. I'm assuming that we killed the leaders are due. We killed our leaders because they were tyrants. That's why we killed the Orkin, because they were tyrants. They were oppressive. They didn't want us to really do anything but be weapons, because they were scared of us, most likely. Then when the sentients started invading the Origin system, the Tenno were taken out of stasis and got their minds projected into Warframes. Yes, exactly what White Panda said. Stalker Operator, Hunhouse said he used to be like you. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing I was thinking about, because some people were saying, oh, the Stalker is Orkin, and I think that he was Orkin. I feel like all of these people are Orkin. We, as Tenno, are Orkin, but we are changed. We are a new species because we went into the void and we became Tenno. We became these void beings. So I feel like this might be Stalker. I'm not really sure, but it seems like Stalker kindled his relationship with the sentients like recently, like now in present time in the game. Obviously, in present time, he like kindled that relationship with the sentients. So I'm not really sure how that would hold up with this thing being a sentient gadget thing, weapon. I'm not really sure what this is, but Void Condom broke, so the Tenno were born, basically. And the ship wasn't an accident. The Orkin sent it in intentionally. They didn't know what would happen. That's what I mean. I understand that they did send the ship in intentionally, but what they got back was an accident. Like, they didn't expect what happened to happen. We killed the Orkin leaders because of Lotus. Yes, the Lotus let us out of being oppressed by those Orkin, like the original Orkin, who were actually using us as weapons and everything like that. And yes, she was manipulating us, but I feel like she also cared for us in a little bit. But she did manipulate us. Yes, we killed them at our war award ceremony. Yes, we did. That's why they covered up the Orkin. Wait, that's why they covered up by the Orkin. They meaning the sentients? They meaning the Tenno? I'm not entirely sure. Orkin describes high-class transhumans. Yes, that is exactly what we are. You have to do that immortal Kuva ritual to be considered Orkin. Yes. So I also had a kind of interesting like thought. What the White Panda just said kind of does remind me of it. In order to actually be considered an Orkin, you have to go through that Kuva ritual. But what if you actually don't go through that Kuva ritual? Like, I'm assuming everybody in the Orkin Empire did not go through that ritual, right? So, like, what does that mean for the other people who didn't go through that ritual? Are they still just human? Or are they just a completely different species? I don't really know. But that's kind of something interesting to think about. Everybody else were considered humans. Okay, well that answers that question. Next page, I just heard sirens. Tenno were considered just lowly humans. Transhumans both ways. The Tenno accident was covered up by the Orokin. Yes, it was. Ordis? I'm not really sure if this is Ordis. It does not fit Ordis's personality or anything like that. Although we do know that like cephalons are like consciousness of beings, like of actual people transferred into like an immortal technology in some kind of way. Like transferring biological consciousness into technological consciousness. That's basically what the cephalons are. But I don't think that this is Ordis. It doesn't fit his personality. And then consider the void demons that possessed infested golems. Interesting. Ordis was a well-known bounty hunter before being turned into a cephalon. Yes, exactly. What's white on top and black on the bottom? I was on that website that you're on right now. I know what you're looking at. Think about to Ordis, his other life. I am alive, Angelica. Well, I don't really know what you mean by that. Think about Ordis's other life. He was a bounty hunter, yes, but like I'm not really sure how that relates to this. I don't think Ordis is in this at all. Like this is a different thing. And I believe Ordis was actually created before or maybe after this point. And Ordis was an Orokin, not a Tenno. And the Tenno were already a thing when Ordis was turned into a cephalon. So I'm not really too sure. Or at least I think so. There's a lot of holes in like the lore right now because everything is not fleshed out, obviously. Hopefully with this whole comic series and, you know, once these things start rolling out more, we'll get more information and we'll start understanding a lot more. But, I don't know. Is it true you can get a free Ash Prime on the 29th? I don't know about that. Is that actually true? I didn't know that. Oh, free Frost Prime. Once again, I don't know about free, but I mean, you can get it for free if you farm the relic, I guess. This line is why I talked about golems and void demons. I know we're desperate. I'm sorry. I know we're a desperate executioner, but these aren't Dax soldiers. These are golems possessed by devil minds. But wasn't she... I'm not really sure. Oh, with Twitch Prime. Yes, that is true. I did hear that. Ignore my poor grammar. Ordis rejected the Kuva ritual. The Orokin made him into a cephalon. Yes. But he is, so he is technically not an Orokin, but he was a part of the Orokin Empire, so I guess he is technically Orokin. I don't really know, but he is Orokin, but he's not, because he didn't go through the Kuva ritual, so he's weird. He's just a citizen bounty hunter guy who was a part of the Orokin Empire, but didn't actually become full Orokin. Because he wanted, I don't fucking know. He's kind of like in that weird stage, I guess. Giving Ash Prime set for free in game. Well, I mean, if you guys want a free Ash Prime set, go ahead and get that guy. If you actually do want to give that away, then just say your platform because people won't know. It was a random Orokin that said that line to Belius. Okay. I don't know. This is kind of intriguing. It is quite intriguing indeed. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. We have this right here. This is the first time we have actually seen the Zariman in, I wouldn't say in the flesh, but this is the first time we've seen the Zariman, like, as a thing. Like, as an actual entity, as an actual, like, object. It kind of has an interesting look to it. It looks like a moon. Do you think that signifies anything? Do you think that means something? I'm not entirely sure. But I feel like it is something that, you know, I feel like it means something. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but I feel like it means something. Oh, somebody just invited me to go to the movies. The movie is starting in like 7 minutes, and somebody invited me to go now. The movie is starting in 7 minutes, and somebody invited me to go now. Like, okay, my friends are fucking weird. Anyway, so it was a giant colony ship. Yes, I know that. I mean, this thing looks massive. And also, look at the way it's like kind of wedged inside of this rock. I'm not really sure. It doesn't even look like a rock. I don't even know what this is. But I assume it's a rock because of the cracks, but it could also be, maybe this is the void? And maybe this is like the other side? I don't even know. What movie am I watching? They want to watch Transformers. I mean, my friend, one of my closest friends, actually, he's a huge fan of them. So, yeah, he's a huge fan of the series. It's his favorite series. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. You know, I'll go watch it. You know, why not? So let's go over here. Fires rage on lower decks. We're not really seeing any fires though. We see smoke, no fires. Blood shimmers in the light. Okay. Why do the Tenno look like this? They look kind of twisted here. Like, look at the way that their arms or their hands are like cracked open. You know, it just looks very weird. They look like they honestly look like monsters. To be honest, they look like beasts. I mean, I don't really know. You saw 2 days ago. It was a good movie. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna be excited to see that. Michael Bay with all the explosions, yeah. What's the 26 million registered losers? Okay. Well, they are void demons, that's true. I guess this is where they get their name. Okay. I guess I'll be leaving in 20 minutes. Once again, I'm not really sure what the singing and laughter and play is all about, because it doesn't look like they're singing. They don't seem very happy. They don't seem like they're playing around. They seem like they're out for blood. They're ready to fucking they're ready to rock some people. You know what I mean? Like they're ready to do what they need to do in order to escape. That's what they look like they're doing. That it looks like they're ready to do anything that they need to do. Obviously, if Rel was able to kill his mom just like fucking that, I don't know what kind of empire like these kids were in. I mean, I know it was the Orican Empire beforehand, but like that's kind of cold, you know? I don't think I'd be able to kill my mom like that. That's really cold. I honestly couldn't even think about it. And let's see what else. So this kid was playing with this thing. I don't know where the fuck he found it, but he had this thing for some reason. It was a line from the War Within that Yellow Queen... Yes, it was, but there has to be significance to it being placed here. You know what I mean? And we have... I find it kind of interesting that we don't really get to see her face very well. At all. He was playing with his joystick. He was playing with his joystick. What would you do if your mom tried to stab you? Then, yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I mean, this kid was already gone. You know what I mean? Like, he used Void Dash to get away, and then he was like, mama, not anymore. Not mama anymore. Something else. Seriously, I want a voice actor to, like, play as this character, because I don't know. I guess I'm going to be a voice actor, because I'm doing this whole series thing, but I honestly don't know what voice to give him. I would need to practice. I would need to, like, look in a mirror and be like, I am Rel. I am Rel. Let me gain his essence, gain his darkness, become a teenager with weirdness, I guess. Because that's the only, like, adjective that we're given to describe this character, weird. Other than, you know, what we have him doing. So, the thing is hereditary. Even his mom said, oh, his mom says it too? No, she does. Wait. Yes, she does. She says it over. No, she just stutters. Rel? No, but she doesn't do that. This is the bubble that signifies that she's speaking. So she doesn't speak. He's the only one that says, I'm pooping. Wow! That's cool. Don't anymore, it's spam. Not mom anymore. Something else. I haven't figured it out yet. Well, there's no way you can figure it out now because your mom's fucking dead, bro. She just fucking blasted her. Look at her face too. She's like, oh no. Oh no. That's exactly how I imagine her. That's the quickest way to someone's heart. Void Blast. Your old mama trained me how to handle it when it feels like too much. How to keep turning. I guess she taught him how to turn around in circles. Okay. You bent, man. Yeah, and also this is an interesting line. I think Panda said bent could mean like twisted or messed up or weird or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like bent has a deeper meaning to it, like a more serious thing. The Binding of Rel. Like, I don't know. I feel like she wouldn't say that specific word unless it were either like a cultural thing, like the Oricans children, like they use that as slang or whatever, or if it's like an actual meaning, like it actually has something behind it. Like, I don't know, bent meaning, I guess they might be referring to the way that their parents are, because their parents seem bent. They seem like messed up. You know what I mean? They don't seem like they're in the right state of mind. So maybe that's what she's referring to. Bent meaning your mental state. Like, is your mental state bent? Is it messed up? Is it warped? Is it, you know, is it as fucked up as the parents are? Are you good? Are you okay? What the hell are you doing down this far? Let's get to... Why is she only talking to him? There's like 2 other kids running behind him. There's 2 other kids running from the opposite direction behind him. What is she fucking talking? Why is she only targeting him? This is... This is not good. She's discriminating, okay? That's what this other kid was doing too. And apparently there was a boom here. Not really sure where the boom came from, but Rel seems fine. He's just like, you know, like, obviously, because that's how you know he's fine. And then she says, shit, they're onto us, let's go. Once again, who is they? We assume that it's the parents, but I'm not really too sure. Well, yeah, I assume it is the parents, because look, in this scene, we have a parent here, and the parent is about to kill this kid. So, I guess it is the parent, right? It is the parents. Not really sure, once again, why the Oricans sent parents and children. Not really sure how long the journey was or anything like that, but I mean, maybe during the journey to like that void entrance they had kids, and then, you know, this is what happened. I don't know. That's why shit the D. That's why they... Probably. What's wrong with you? Hey, you guys do something else. What's wrong with you is, it's okay, I understand, you're going to be alright. And then she grabs his hand, and he's like, oh. And then a parent comes, he blasts the parent, and then he saves this kid's ass. Why doesn't this kid stand up for him, huh? Why doesn't this kid stand up for Rel? Like, literally, Rel gets left here, and then this kid that he just saved, he literally just saved this kid's skin, and he says nothing. I see no words coming out of any of these kids' mouths. I hope this isn't the kid that he saved. I swear to God. It does look like the same kid, though. Look, he kind of looks like he has gray hair here, and this kid has gray hair. I think they all have gray hair, though. No, never mind. She has red hair. But anyway, you get the point. I think that this is the same kid, which would be fucking retarded because he just saved his life. And then he's like, nah, he's weird. He can't come with us. Fuck him. Where are they going anyway? It's the insane Zariman people, and they probably sent them to repopulate the solar system or some crap. Possibly. Rel is corrupting you. You are becoming too... I am. Eventually something like this is going to happen, and then I'm going to need one of your helps, or, you know, all of you guys are going to be escaping on some elevator or whatever the fuck this thing is. I think this might be a ship. I don't know. And then you guys are going to kick me to the curb, and they're going to be like, nah, he's fucking weird because he says, too much. Too much, And then... I fucking love this. He just goes, he just responds with that. That's the only thing he knows how to say. Okay. I'm gonna try and say it the way that I think that he's supposed to say it. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like that, but like my voice is deep though, so I don't know. It might not work with him. Maybe it does. I don't know. Does he seem like he has a deep voice? Look at his face. He does seem like he has a pretty deep voice though. Look at this. Look at his face. You can't tell me that his face doesn't look like he has a deep voice. I feel like it's supposed to be like dragged out and like kind of airy. Not really airy, but like, you know, it's supposed to have like that kind of mysterious tone to it, you know? Let's see. Something else. Yeah, something like quiet. You know what I mean? Quiet and mysterious. I feel like that's supposed to be his tone. And then he obviously says more and then someone to figure out. Maybe he's talking about Hunhao here. Maybe he's talking about he has to figure out Hunhao, or maybe he's Hunhao himself. I don't know, but Hunhao doesn't say all the time, so I don't think it is Hunhao. I don't know. I don't know. It's supposed to be an accent? That's a smexy face, though. I'm not really sure if he's supposed to have an accent, to be honest, because I don't know. He just doesn't seem like he would have an accent, you know? Like, think about Margulis, think about the Lotus, think about Hunhao, think about Ordis. None of them really have accents. The only person who really like has some sort of accent is maybe Samaris, kinda. Not even. Yeah, Samaris kinda has an accent. He does. So it would be Samaris, really, if anyone. But everyone else in the Warframe lore doesn't really have an accent, so I'm not really sure if he would have an accent. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Honestly, I think that he just talks the way he talks, you know? Maybe I should do a video where I actually narrate the entire thing. And I have, like, music in the background and, you know, all that. What do you guys think of that? Like, it's kind of like training for the other thing. For like, my series, obviously. I mean, I'm going to be voice acting with that thing anyway, and I might ask, you know, Omni Voice or something if he wants to help out with it, because that would be awesome. But, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can do something like that. What do you guys think? But I can narrate the entire thing, and, you know, do all this nonsense. They have a Canadian accent. Yeah. Alright, my friend just told me that he's outside, so I'm gonna have to cut this stream. Because he did not tell me he was on his way, but he's on his way. Or no, he's here actually. He's like outside, so I have to go outside. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope we had a productive conversation. I know it's very random to cut it off at this point. But you guys can continue to let me know in the comments of this video once it comes out. You know, once it actually like uploads to YouTube. You can let me know what you think. If you come up with any new ideas or, you know, any new speculations, whatever. Let me know in the comments of the video of this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video and or stream. Peace. Love you guys too. Bye.